He was the first African-American Navy aviator. His wingman was a white officer from Massachusetts. Together, their story became one of the most extraordinary brotherhoods in military history. This is the real-life devotion of Jesse L. Brown and Thomas Hudner, a bond forged in the sky and tested in war. Jesse Brown was born in 1926 in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, during the height of segregation. From childhood, he dreamed of becoming a pilot, even though few believed a black man could ever fly for the U.S. Navy. Despite poverty and racism, Jesse excelled in school and later earned a degree from Ohio State. Against all odds, he became the first black aviator in Navy history in 1948. Thomas Hudner came from a very different world, raised in New England and educated at the U.S. Naval Academy. But he believed in service and loyalty. 1950. Hudner and Brown were assigned to Fighter Squadron 32 aboard the USS Lady. They flew side by side as pilots, breaking social barriers as colleagues, and forging an unlikely but unshakable friendship. In December 1950, during the Korean War, Brown and Hudner flew a mission over the Chosin Reservoir, a brutal, frozen battlefield. Jesse's Corsair was hit by enemy fire and crash-landed behind enemy lines. Trapped in the wreckage and injured, Jesse's life was slipping away in the freezing cold. Seeing his friend in danger, Hudner made a life-altering decision. He crash-landed his aircraft near Jesse's wreckage, risking court-martial and enemy capture. Hudner worked desperately to pull Jesse from the mangled cockpit, but the damage was too great. As Jesse slipped away, he whispered a final message: "Tell Daisy I love her." Thomas Hudner received the Medal of Honor for his bravery, becoming the first to receive it in the Korean War. But he always said Jesse was the real hero. In 2013, decades later, Hudner returned to North Korea to pay respects at the crash site. His devotion never wavered. Their friendship inspired the book and 2022 film Devotion, starring Jonathan Majors and Glen Powell. But beyond the Hollywood portrayal lies a more profound truth, one of courage, sacrifice, and mutual respect between two men who broke barriers together. Jesse Brown and Tom Hudner showed the world that brotherhood knows no color. Their legacy reminds us that true devotion means standing beside one another, no matter the cost. And today, the families are still connected. Subscribe for stories of real-life heroes who redefined what it means to serve. Also, if you know someone that is serving in the military, please share this with them.